Wow, this is neat. This is really neat. Honor Flight Tri-State is a nonprofit organization that started out with just one mission: to take World War II survivors to their memorial in Washington, D.C., all expense paid. All of our heroes travel free. We've expanded to include all veterans age 65 and over who have served either stateside or overseas. Honor Flight is dedicated to those heroes and to make a simple dream come true for extraordinary people, our American veterans. They went where they were sent by their Uncle Sam. They returned home when discharged from their duties. They married their childhood sweetheart with a girl next door, started careers, raised families. In other words, these brave men and women became productive members of society, and they are still taxpayers and voters now, and mostly proud Americans. They are the Americans that built our nation. They established productive families. They were the role models of our generation, and they did it without any special praise and often never talked about their military experiences. In desperate times, they rose above their fear to protect the world. Now, we seek them out to bring them on a trip to say thank you for saving our world. Brave men and women are called on to serve our country, even in times of peace. In the words of Ronald Reagan, freedom is a fragile thing, and it is never more than one generation away from extinction. It is not ours by inheritance. It must be fought for and defended constantly by each generation, for it comes only once to a people. This trip seems to give veterans permission to talk about their war experiences and to share a special day with their brothers in arms. Many have never shared their stories, but often on an honor flight, the memories come flooding back. I think by being with so many other veterans all day, they seem to give themselves permission to open up. We call it the magic time. It's different for each veteran. They are sharing a verbal history with us that can only be told by them. My wife Cheryl has written 2 books filled with the stories that veterans have told on their flight. I heard these stories firsthand, but no matter how many times I've reread them, I still get wet eyes. These stories have changed lives. Like the son of a Vietnam veteran that said that his dad had a thing about the war and could not talk about it. He and his dad walked along the Vietnam Wall and stopped to find the names of some of his buddies etched in that long black wall. It was only then that his son found out that his dad was the last one to survive from his platoon. He had carried that memory of guilt for all those lives lost on his shoulders for all those many years. That same tough Vietnam veteran broke down at the Vietnam Wall and hugged his son and told him he loved him for the very first time. How the Korean War veteran was so shaken by the words in the press when he returned. The press had said